Hey, good morning, friends. Welcome to Watcher of Realms video. You, Crystal, are becoming a miser. Really needed you. Let's get this, and it goes straight to the special one who has joined. There are quite a few actually who came last weekend. However, the one who is extremely special, we'll go there, is him, and let's give him. I seriously don't understand, but okay. RNG, you naughty, naughty RNG. I'm not even going to wish. It's not in my hand. They should keep alternate one can be in the player's hand. It's a partial RNG. Okay, that's fine. Let's go. Okay, so what's here? Very quickly, we go through. Yeah, Zilitu. Zilitu is amazing. Her burst is insane. I will talk about it in the game today, but there's nothing new or significant. How to download on Windows version, update announcement is explained. The update that the game app has, certain things have changed. So all that is explained over here. Early start to the Guild Wars Season 4 is announced. It has started. We received some 200 guild coins. That's that. Let's collect the friendship points. And okay, I will accept. Level 69, a very good number. As a friend, keep checking the friendship list. Inactive players needs to be removed so that you keep your connections efficient and effective. Remember, you're not being mean. It's just the game format. So keep it efficient and effective for yourself. There is some gift that is over here, and which is this one. Oh, so I'm going in this kind of a way. Fair enough. Okay, the gems are welcome. In all of this, the one that I really love is this legendary extract. In my farming for insignias, I'm just not getting this. Insane. Okay. Come on. Soulstone, legendary Soulstone. Okay, I am not going to be upset that I did not get my legendary Soulstone because I got this. This can bring another legendary. Very powerful. So thank you. Oh. Okay. This is fantastic. What the hell just happened? Did we kill? I think we killed. So we have become Nightmare 4 killers because some brilliant players have joined the guild, and I'm really thankful to them for reaching out and showing interest. And it's been fantastic. And I am learning. Today, well, I'm going to share this because this is useful for everybody. Today I learned that I can remove a player and you can actually see. So these are my guild mates. And I don't like to remove anyone unless there is a compelling reason. So I've got somebody who's not been active for 9 days, 5 days, and the one I let go was not active for 5 or 6 days. So, and of course, a new player. If a new player is not active for 2, 3, 4 days, then very clearly he or she has left the game. So, but I still, if there is no reason. So somebody reached out, wanted to join on the channel, and so I discovered that I don't need to try and time, because what happens is when I remove a player to create a space for somebody to join, immediately somebody jumps in. It has happened like 5-6 times. So it becomes comical, and the person who's waiting to join thinks, what the hell? So today I realized that I can actually make the guild Only apply. I wasn't even paying attention to this. So I'm an accidental guild leader. And I can clearly ask the person who wants to join to become a friend. That's why I keep my friend numbers at 96, 97. And then I send an invitation. Because if somebody has communicated to me would like to join, and I am happy to receive that message, I can surely send an invite. And once I send the invite, then click on the invite, you can come in. I had no clue about that. Most of you guys who are listening would be like smiling or laughing. What the hell? It's so easy. Yeah, it is easy. But many times in life, because I don't play the game with crazy seriousness. So I keep discovering. And that's the reason I'm sharing that, hey, it's crazy. And I keep discovering these amazing things, which are so simple. So, yeah, we've got a player who has joined, and that's wonderful. Yeah, it's time to collect the ancient summoning crystal. Froto also gets legendary summoning crystal. This is fantastic. Yeah, Froto is one heavy hitter, so that's really amazing. So he really gets some good scores, mind-boggling scores. So I'm still learning, trying to get, but I'll be there. It took me a while in Empires and Puzzles to start hitting the Titan well, and then I started murdering the Titan insanely. So, yeah, what to do? It takes time. Okay, I'm holding it off to be able to pick the legendary skill crystal instead of the two ones over there, but I might still pick that up. So, oh, let's put in a congrats. Congrats, Frodo. Okay. Let's go to Tide and collect that. Okay, I'm getting quite a few shards, which is nice, useful. That is that, and let's go and strengthen. Yeah, I should be able to do two. This ground unit attack. Let's also increase the defense a little bit. Ground unit HP by 1%. It's too tiny. Defense by 1%. Yeah, no, that 1% HP doesn't mean squat. I would rather do 2%. But after they become badass hitters. So increases by 21%. So 1 1. Yeah, slowly. How does this look? Yeah, there's an improvement. Still a while. A way to go. And let's go into the events and see if something has happened. Duel of Champions is coming from tomorrow, which is good. This is almost done. So I'm moving forward to complete and pick these two summon crystals. We'll look at it later. What's this? Yeah, so that's that. What else? Something else. Yeah, go to the Discord and excuse me. Go to the Discord, create a Discord account, you'll get some gems. It's easy. And also, you keep updated about the game. So let's go to Discord so I can actually show. So this is Discord. This is the game Discord, where you add the game to your Discord. So it's very simple. This is the only one. There were a few others. I deleted them because I'm not engaged there. Some AI softwares who operate via the Discord and all. So now I'm not engaged, so I don't need to be actively associated any kind of way. Now it's the game, so that's it. Now, having said that, what really helps over here is you get a lot of updates of the game, and on this section in the left hand you can see welcome and then various other aspects which very clearly define what you will do. So if I click welcome, there's a lot of stuff that is here which is being communicated. So on 7th of July, this was the communication Legacy Academy. So then you will verify your Discord over here, you'll get a code, and then you do the verification. The only thing that I come here for is to do the daily check-in. I have done the daily check-in today, and you get gems, and that is really cool. So what happens is, and you keep checking on regularly. So 7 days, it's 100 gems. For 3 days, it's 50 gems. For 7 days, it's 100 gems. So, and you have done your 3 days, and then it is day 4, 5, 6, 7. If you do consecutive, you get 100. So it is not that you do 7 starting from the beginning. So these are things. Now, for some players who are totally free to play, this becomes a summon. So every week you're getting 100 gems to summon. Actually, no. Every week you're getting 150 gems. You'll get the first 3 days 50, and then another 4 days you add consecutive, you get another 100. So every week you're getting 150 gems. That's 600 gems for the month. So those are available for summons or whatever else that you would like to pursue. Having said that, all this culminates into 3, 4, 5,000 gems that you end up collecting in a month on your account. If you're doing the campaign stage, being a new player, you will collect even more because there's tons of gems that you get from each stage, and then certain completions. So this is the reason I use Discord, free resources, which helps in the gaming experience. So I would urge you to go for it and provide that fun to yourself. Okay, so got this. So this is what happened. I received, so when you look at it, 100 gems that have come, that's primarily from the redemption of 7 days. So right in that Discord itself, they give you the code in another section, and they explain where it is. So you'll go pick up the code and enter in your redemption the same way that you redeem all other codes. So that's that. What is over here? I like the darkness that has been created because the benefit is it makes it more pleasant. A device is already glowing, so when the screen is given a contrast, it helps. So this is really good. Let's collect this. Those some completing some weekly, which is great. There is something else in the week. Oh yeah. The week has just started. As I cleared that, so fresh one, and all this stuff that you clear, you will get some things. This one is waiting for another week to give those 5 summon crystals, the 5 keys, which are really valuable, and the ancient summon, which is good. What else? It's amazing that quite a few players keep summoning throughout the period and not wait for the weekend for better rates and so on and so forth. But that's okay. I said that I'm going to speak about Zilitu. So let's go to the heroes. I have Zilitu, so I will speak from the Zilitu that I have. So I've got an A1 Zilitu. Now, what are her attributes? So they have done a little bit of change, so I need to remember the magnifying glass. So she is as irresistible as she is deadly. Zilitu scorches enemies and eviscerates those with full health. You can see her range. She also deals with certain aerial situations, so she really is a versatile hero. Burst damage and burning, and I. This is these are the attributes that I have of Zilitu. There is 415 attack speed, and hence 1.2 seconds has been shaved off, which means 1.4 seconds is the attack interval. And I'm totally fine with this. She gives a hard whack job. Fairly balanced, I would say. Now, I would like to go into her skill. So let's first clear the promotions. So attack range increases as we promote her, and yeah, actually there's nothing there. So let's go here. This is her ultimate, Will of Hegemony. When triggered, deals 380% extra damage in a larger range for 35 seconds. And since she's fully max leveled, so she has picked up 10 seconds from this maxing process, and that 25 second has become 35 second. Now that's a good amount of time, because she just is relentless, doesn't stop. And sometimes the second lot of hordes get hammered by her because it's a long ultimate. Also, so she inflicts burning every time the hero attacks. The effect duration is increased by 1 second for every kill during the skill. So in the arena, I forget those creepy small ones. So if there are 6 of them, she whacks, she gets an extension of 6 seconds. I'm still need to get the terminologies right, like single target DPS, AoE damage. I understand what is AoE damage and single target DPS, but some of the headlines still need to be remembered. Going into this, magic attack, which is deals 1 to 20% damage to one enemy, including airborne units. There you go. Block targets take 20% more damage. So that's a brilliant aspect inbuilt into her. Other, soul siphoning passive. Each attack launch deals extra true damage equal to 60% attack one time if the target's HP is higher than 80%. So higher HP, you get a harder whack. Now, with Awakening 1, the Soul Siphoning's HP requirement from 80% has been reduced to 70%, which means if the target has 70% HP, we'll get that harder whack as defined here. Empress Might, another passive. Charges energy after 3 seconds of not dealing damage. Increases damage by 10% per second, up to 50%. The charged energy will be consumed in 1 second and damage increase will end. If the charge energy is consumed in 1 second, you can imagine it's a straight download of damage. Boom. Her being magic damager, she is excellent against heavy armor, and that really helps. So one of the tricks in this game is to know what the enemy is resistance against. So if the enemy is resistance has a resistance against magic damage, then however good your magic damager is, it will not help. So soul cadence basically evaporates many fellows. But as I completed, so I have basically completed Gear Dungeon 3 and 4 yesterday, Gear Dungeon 2, 3 and 4 yesterday, and I took Soul Cadence for Zilitu's Lord bonus attribute benefits. But I also used him when everything was cleared and I was in the main area. I just put him and he just wasn't able to do anything. And I had also taken another Lord, which was, of course, Walteron was there, so he was hammering away to glory. But I had taken another Lord, which is Ivar, And the moment I switched, so I recalled this guy because I had just forgotten that magic damage doesn't work in 3 and 4. Earlier, it did not work in 3, but now 3 and 4 is created, has been split. So 3 has been split into 3 and 4 gear dungeon levels. So I switched and I were just finished it off along with obviously Edith, who is perfect for Gear Dungeon 2 to push the fellows and also cause damage. And she and Valderon were just rocking because Valderon would start hammering certain units, and certain units would pass him, reach towards Edith, and Edith would, through her ultimate, push them further. By the time Valderon had already finished those units, and then he would turn around and whack these fellows who have been just pushed right into him. So that was hilarious. So you have a strong fighter with Edith, then it's absolute insanity. And if the fighter is fast, that's even more fun because then Edith will push and do her baby damage, and that fighter is going to eviscerate the the fellows coming into its zone. So that is a brilliant partnership. So that was absolute fun, and it took me a few tries. Basically, I forget uh, multiple things that have to be done, so I had to really get the timing right. And I did not look at any tutorial of any of the fellow players. I had seen one long back, and then I tried, did not succeed a few times. So I had left it. Maybe that would be at least 2 or maybe even 3 weeks back. And then this update discussion had started. So I said, okay, I'll wait for the update. They will make it a little sensible. So I'm sure that my heroes got better and was able to clear it. So, and the division of 3 and 4 helped even better. So that's that. So that's Zilitu. I went into a different discussion, but that's fine. Zilitu handled one of the sections brilliantly, evaporating the boss that would come. I will show my Gear Dungeon 1 and 2, stage 3 and 4 videos. I'll just combine into one and post it. I don't know when, but I will do it very soon. So that's Awaken 1. Soul Siphoning HP requirement lowered to 70, which is brilliant. Awaken 2, crit damage increase. And Will of Hegemony duration increase. Now, Will of Hegemony duration is 35 seconds, which itself is a nightmare. And if this wasn't enough, if you can add another 10 seconds to it, wow, that would be awesome. So Awaken 3 is magical. Awaken 4, Rage Regen plus 2 is good and recovers 10% HP, which means heals self, which is really good. So that's that. So my aim would be, I'm okay with an Awaken 2 or an Awaken 3. So obviously I'll use the blue shards that I have in that particular portal, and let's see what happens. Okay, so that's this. What else? I've spoken about Zilitu. Who else is there? Let's go and see. The second one is Artemis. Let's go to the Artemis that I have. I was lucky, and when I got a dupe, these were early days in the game, I said, what the hell? I don't want dupes. What will I do? Because then I wanted more variety of heroes rather than one hero strengthening, and I still had not understood Awaken with the dupes. So basically 6 copies of the hero, 1 main and 5 duplicates. They help in strengthening the hero Awaken 1 till Awaken 5. So across all rarities, which is great. So what's his attribute? Let's look at the attribute. So, renowned for his formidable blood healing technique, Sanguine Surgeon is a constant presence amidst the fallen. His vital serum wields a dual power, inflicting anti-healing on foes while bestowing recovery upon allies. That's really fantastic. So he stops the enemies and doesn't allow them to heal, which means when you look at Gear Dungeon 1, he is a damaging badass. Not just prevention, but he damages also, because when he fires his special, we'll see what he does. He has a good range, and this is what it is: attack interval with the speed of 276 has been reduced by 1.1 second, so it is 1.9. I would like to reduce that a little more so he's faster, but we'll see. I'm not beating myself up for these crazy speed ups now. His promotions. So usually when you look at heroes, they have got these different promotions. So heroes get a range boost with the second promotion. They have some kind of a skill being unlocked in this. So Sanguine Tonic periodically locks on to allies, excluding the hero, and throws Sanguine Tonics on them, and when hitting a target, applies blood crawling to nearby allies and heals them with 120% HP. Sorry, healing multiplier, which is awesome. Then this is nothing. This is when in 5. So most of the heroes have good talents that unlock at 3 and 5 promotion. That's why I aim for 5th if I'm using the hero regularly. When healing allies applied with blood crawling restores 2% rage. What is blood crawling? Increases the healing received from Artemis's basic attack by 30%. Wow. Now, okay, that's the gear, but let's go into the ultimate. During the ultimate, locks onto enemies, dealing 200% AoE damage to up to 8 enemies with each attack and inflicting anti-healing on them. This is amazing. That's a full hero by himself. Not a badass high level full hero, but 200% AoE damage to up to 8 enemies is good, and plus putting anti-healing, which means they cannot be healed. This is amazing. And it's a 15-second ultimate. There is a possibility of an increase of +5, and at Awaken 1 during the ultimate increases crit rate by 50%. That is insane. Very, very good, because 15 crit is they give to so many of the heroes. Some even have been given 5% crit. This guy has got 50, which is brilliant. Yeah, he's a healer, so he's not that nightmarish crazy. So that's why 50 is lavishly handed over. So I needed to slip that line. Second, so when I look at his skill ups, so single target heal grants attack based healing to 1 ally. And of course, it can be scaled up as you skill up. The other skill is Revitalizing Shot. It's a passive. During the ultimate, heals up to 3 allies around the target with a 120% healing multiplier, which gets improved. So I've got 2 up, another 30% will get added, so it becomes 150% healing multiplier. Basic attack prioritizes enemy targets during the ultimate unless there are only allies in range. Okay. Sanguine Tonic, we have spoken about it. So there is a healing multiplier, cooldown period of, so here there's a cooldown period of 30 seconds. You can have -5, so it can be reduced to 20 seconds. So that's that. Let's go into the awakening. The first awakening I was able to do because I got a 2, and brilliant. And I have spoken. Then second one is obviously attack 300 up. Third awakening is increases the effect duration of blood crawling on allies by 5 seconds. The usual one. Okay. Rage Regen Auto gets an addition of 1%. Sanguine Tonic heals allies in range with 30% healing multiplier per second, lasting for 5 seconds, which is excellent. Okay, so that's that. This is the artifact I'm using currently. There are quite a few. I still haven't gone into a hardcore accuracy of artifact because I'm still collecting. So whatever is available and a good one available, I use those. I would rather have a good artifact rather than a perfect accurate one, because perfect accurate, I'm still 6 months or a year away from that. Ta-da-da-da-da. Yeah, so these are the two fellows that are going to be in this special divine or special invocation of spirits, which means you'll be able to use your gold crystals, legendary divine crystals, or you'll be able to use your blue color crystals, which are easily available or freely and better available. There is one, these other three heroes are also very good. So one of the ways to see is, so this is Maul. He's easy to obtain and will drop quite a few times, and you'll be able to actually complete him to A1. Let's go to the Maul that I have. Where is he? Okay, must have been, yeah, right here. Let's give you some love. So you come up. Yeah, so that's Maul. And he is so good. And you'll see very quickly in his specials, he competes with legendary, quite a few of the legendaries. One, first, very clearly, he gets an extended range. So he has 4 tiles, 5 tile forward range. And that is brilliant. Then we move forward. Then you look at it. Yeah, so that's that. Let's go into the skills. So his ultimate, you can see 900% AoE damage. So he's maxed. In my case, 900% AoE damage and knocks back the ground enemies with 2x strength. So 900% AoE damage and knocks back with double the strength of that. Very useful in control and very useful in absolutely knocking and creating time. So all those things is excellent. And with Awaken 1, Abysmal Surge now inflicts freeze aside from knocking ground enemies back. So they are knocked back, and then you have your other buddies killing. Okay, we go into this. So 110% AoE damage to multiple enemies. Straightforward. Salt Erosion. Every 20-second extends range of splash damage. Each attack deals 200% damage, and basic attack can inflict defense reduction on enemies for 5 seconds. And that has been enhanced. At Awaken 3, Salt Erosion will inflict slow. So slow really helps in buying time. Let's go into the Awakens. The first one is Abysmal Surge. We have spoken. Freeze. 2, crit rate. You can see 5%. Salt Erosion will inflict slow. Movement speed becomes minus 75% of the person, of the enemy inflicted with slow, which buys time. Okay, and let's look at this. Penetration, again, defense penetration, so defense down. And cost. This is huge. So his cost is high. It's at 22. But at Awaken 5, it becomes 17. And that makes a huge difference. You can clear Gear Raid to stage 19 using Maul. That's how amazing he is. You will require, of course, some help. And this chick, pink, Dolores would be, she's right there. She'll look there. Dolores would be perfect. They team together and work very well. Also, deployment becomes 5% less. So that's that. I haven't done some major speed up, but I would like to really do some speed up and bring the speed, the attack interval down to 2 seconds or less. And you just need to rejig the gear for that. That's it. In such a way that the attack numbers don't go. I chased HP and attack to ensure that he is damaging rather than more consecutive pinpricks. So that's Maul. This one, Lightlock, is a good healer. He's an attack-based healer. You can just go through his thing because then it becomes a too long kind of a talk. So I'm skipping that. And also, I am not using him, but he's a very good healer. Depends on the players because I have got certain other healers and some legendaries. So I prioritize those and I've got enough to play with. So that's that. Then I use sometimes Evelyn, excellent defender, part of the Northerner and Watcher factions, so dual factions. Another thing that you can do is look at the review over here, and the numbers that are given show you where they are used and what is the rating they've been given. So in Gear Dungeon 2, she becomes very useful. And that really high block. Why high block? She blocks 3 enemies. So most heroes, including defenders, block 2 enemies. She blocks 3 enemies, and that really helps because one slips through, two slips, and then she can manage that. The third one slipping through is where we lose it. So being able to stop 3 is an excellent added advantage. Of course, there are artifacts which increase the block by 1, which means she will be able to block 4 with the correct artifact. So that's it. I mean, same you can do for Lightlock. Also, you can see the ratings. You can look at Maul's rating. He's 4.9, 4.9 practically everywhere. So that's really great. It means if you are having a higher than 4.6, 4.7 in 5, 6, 7, you are a good aspects of the game. You are a very useful hero because you can be used in many areas. Same, you look at Artemis. He is again very diverse, versatile, can be used across the game. And then the final Zilitu. You can see her 555 in 3 key places, and I've used her in all these 3 places. She's there in my defense, Guild War defense, 4.9, 4.9, and she basically is all across. And certain places where her design will not allow a great impact will be obviously you. No hero can be excellent and perfect everywhere. So that's that. Let's see, I have this guy. Let's see his rating and how much relevant. So he's 555 everywhere. However, in Arena anti-air DPS, no. Because he just impacts 1 and he doesn't have a massive range. But if he locks on, you are crazily gone. Second, Gear Raid 3, 4.2. I used him till stage 18 in Gear Raid 3, and he did the job of finishing off the boss, and then I would recall him. But after Gear Raid 19 is Gear Raid 3, stage 19, you need real quality marksman. So that's where he comes in. But for boss kills, killing any boss anywhere, he is amazing. So this is how you get an idea as to how the hero is, what are the strengths, where the hero can be used. Because of the ratings, you'll get a lot of guidance. So keep checking that. So I have spoken about these 5 heroes that are going to come in on Friday in special divine summoning and special invocation of spirits. Invocation of spirits, their drop rate is going to be 15x. And in case of divine summoning, it'll be the same 15x. So if you have divine crystals, you can still try for Zilitu and Artemis. If you don't have them, please go for them because they are absolute top quality heroes. And the other 3 are also good heroes, especially Maul and Evelyn. They are brilliant heroes to have. You'll get a lot of healers. So Lightlock is good, but you'll still collect a lot of healers. So that's that. Yeah, and during the weekend, get ready for some good rewards to come from your regular arena battles. So what I typically do is I don't do the arena, and I just collect all the arena tokens, which I offload during the weekend. So that's that. What else? Yeah, that's about it. I think I will say, and there's a lot of other activities that is going to start from tomorrow, from Friday. Yeah, tomorrow Duels of Champions comes. Friday, we have the Brave Quests, which is looting gear. So for the next 2 days, don't loot any gear. Once you finish this, just stop looting gear and artifacts and hold your stamina for all kinds of stuff that you can actually do during this particular period. For a day or two, if you hold on, nothing changes. Corridor of Glory, that is level up, star up, promote heroes. This is the time when I line up all my XP and gold, what do you say, level ups, farming, because then all the feeders that I get in the form of 2 stars and 1 star, I use to create 3 stars, 4 stars, and legendaries, which is used in leveling up heroes. So basically, the aim is to farm all these rewards. Ranking useful, but I don't think so. Oracle Trials is coming for this. So this comes primarily in the quest. Just collect the rewards. Then Tales of Smith, enhance gear pieces. So right now there is no Tales of Smith going on. I did obviously enhance certain gears yesterday, but now I'm just leaving all the gears. They will be enhanced during the weekend. So I collect the goodies from here. So yeah, this is the weekly thing. If you can time it during those 3 to 4 days, you still end up doing the same stuff, but you get certain rewards. So that's the sequencing part. This is over, so I'm just collecting goodie. Now, so yeah, that's about it. I think I have covered everything for the game today. And if there is something, I'll make a quick short video. But for now, this is it. I am going to be, of course, I've said this before, I'm going to be traveling over the next 2 weeks. So there will be a little bit of erratic time. I might not do these full videos. I might do a small one or maybe just miss making a video. So excuse me for that. And that's about it. I'll share some of the things that if there is anything exciting, interesting that has happened. I'm looking forward to meeting some real good childhood friends and my family when I land up in the country from where I was born and I grew up. So I will share that when I'm over there. And that's about it. So thanks for watching and wish you a good day and happy playing Watcher of Realms. Cheers. See you.